Welcome back to RamZland. Today I want to show you the awesome redox reaction between potassium chlorate and nickel. Check this out. For this experiment, we'll use a test tube stand, potassium chlorate as the oxidizer, and nickel as the fuel. Begin by measuring 1 gram of potassium chlorate. Next, measure out 1 gram of nickel. Rather than mixing the two together, add your potassium chlorate first to your test tube. Next, add your nickel. Of course, at this point, you can see no reaction is occurring. The reason you want your potassium chlorate on the bottom is as we add activation energy, the heat will decompose the potassium chlorate into chloric acid, and it'll begin to release oxygen that'll help to oxidize the nickel into nickel 2 oxide. For safety, we'll perform this experiment behind a blast shield over a flame retentive blanket. And here's our product, potassium chloride and nickel 2 oxide. Here's the balanced equation for this amazing redox reaction. We start with the reactants, potassium chlorate and nickel. We have 2 moles of potassium chlorate, that's the 2KCl+, and 3 moles of nickel, that's the 3Ni. When those are combined and activation energy is added in the form of heat, we get the product potassium chloride and nickel 2 oxide. We have 2 moles of potassium chloride, that's the 2KCl, and we have 3 moles of nickel 2 oxide, that's the 3NiO. This is a reduction oxidation reaction as potassium chlorate is being reduced in that the chloride ion is changing from an oxidation state of +5 as it gains electrons, but also the oxygen in potassium chlorate is reduced as it turns to O2, oxygen gas, whereas the nickel is being oxidized as it loses electrons in this amazing redox reaction. I hope you enjoyed today's edition of RamZland, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this presentation, be sure to remember to like and subscribe.